You may know social media chock full of what are called influencers, people pitching everything from makeup and beauty products to cooking tips, health and wellness, some making a very comfortable living doing it. Well, tonight, the story of another kind of influencer, that man right there, whose message resonates on a much different level, a calling that has come together with just a cell phone, a microphone, and a platform.
Once he gets something in his head, he doesn't stop until he achieves it.
He took the initiative to do better and be better, and he has very well exceeded that.
The story of Ryan Griffiths is an open book, an online documentary, in fact. That's intentional. A 29-year-old who has experienced a lot in his young life, who has taken that life experience, for better or worse, and is now using it for what he calls a light and vessel for anyone who's struggling.
A lot of situations that I talk about, I've been through personally, so I relate to a lot of different individuals that I can help and provide that inspiration and that hope and coping mechanisms to get out of those situations.
He grew up in a small town in Kentucky, moved out of his house at 15. The victim, he told me, of physical and emotional abuse, got into trouble, drinking heavily, didn't seek any help, transitioned to the military, but his struggles didn't end there.
The voice that I'm using right now from my personal experience is what I needed when I was younger, and that's what kind of started the videos. Is I would just turn the camera on and it would be facing myself and I would be talking to myself, and then I'd post the videos, and it resonated with so many individuals. This is my first creator award where I surpassed 100,000 subscribers on YouTube.
He goes by Mr. Griffiths online, calls himself an inspirational influencer, and his exposure has grown to tens of thousands of followers on multiple platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and the like.
I'll make sure that my soundboard's on. We'll have the camera set up.
Timing, it's been said, is the key to life, and in Dylan's case, this inspirational journey began as the pandemic kicked in. The perfect time to engage with so many who were isolated, searching for a voice in a media landscape devoid of empathy and understanding when it was needed most.
And you couldn't go to a lot of places, and then somebody having social media at their hands and just being able to see somebody to really speak some motivation, inspiration, and hope kind of gives them what they need for a short term.
And while he was initially hesitant to take the next step in posting his videos of his personal struggles, it turned out to be cathartic for him and for so many others.
And I woke up that morning to a direct message, a DM on Instagram. Somebody had seen my video and they said, you know, today I was contemplating life, but I seen your video and it's helped me through it.
Depression and anxiety is the most unpleasant experience that I've ever had the opportunity to go through.
I mentioned he joined the military. Right now he's an Army captain serving on Fort Carson. He often posts on his platforms in uniform. The Mountain Post has embraced what he's doing, the message that he's conveying, breaking through the stigma so often attached to seeking help when it comes to mental health issues and our men and women in uniform.
But doing what I'm doing, I've been able to reach the division level PAO team that really uses me to as their vessel to reach other soldiers and to show them that it's all right not to be all right at times.
This young man, who has teamed up with his wife Amber to develop and expand this homegrown operation, is also a man of faith, a firm believer in Christ, he says. It is a part of his message, but he doesn't push that message on people. But make no mistake, his beliefs are his inspiration.
I've been through a lot of tough situations that should have knocked me down and I should have stayed down, but I've got up every time, and I don't plan on quitting.
Now, his long-term goal is to transition out of the military at some point, but continue to inspire via social media and through motivational and inspirational speaking. He told me he grew up dirt poor, so through the work he does on all those platforms, he and his wife make it a point to give back, donating to nonprofits and other charitable organizations. In fact, they just sent $2,000 to the Red Cross for earthquake relief in Turkey.